But then $40 a barrel happened, and the oil sands not only made sense, they made billions for the people digging them. But it wasn't just the price of oil that changed the landscape, it was the toys. That's what they call the giant trucks and shovels that roam the mines.
Everything about the oil industry has always been big. It's characterized by bigness, from the pumps to the personalities. But up here in Alberta, it's frankly ridiculous. Just look at this truck. It is the biggest truck in the world. It's 3 stories high and costs $5 million. It carries a load of 400 tons of oil sands, which means that at today's prices, each load is worth $10,000.
What's it like to drive one of these monsters? At the foot of a tire, we asked driver Jim Locke.
You got 14 steps going up, and at my house at home I have 14 steps going up my upstairs. So it's like going upstairs to my house, sitting on my bed, and driving my house downtown.
But getting downtown is just the beginning. The oil sands then go into a plant. They're heated in a cell, which separates the oil from the sand. The result looks like something out of Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. This oil froth is sent to an upgrader and eventually to a refinery.
And once you've done that, it's as good as the oil that comes jumping out of the sands in Saudi Arabia?
Absolutely as good as. In fact, it even trades at a premium because it's a high-quality crude oil.
The capital of the oil sands frenzy is a frontier town called Fort McMurray, which isn't in the middle of nowhere. It's north of nowhere and colder than the Klondike, but a boomtown just the same. The local hockey team is called the Oil Barons. They're on a winning streak. Brian Jean represents the region in Canada's Parliament.
Is this comparable to a gold rush?
I think it's bigger than a gold rush. We're expecting $100 billion over the next 10 years to be invested in this area. $100 billion in a population that currently is 70,000 people.
We got in a little earlier.
Boone Pickens, who once scoffed at the oil sands, is one of those investors. Pickens runs a hedge fund in Dallas and is now a true believer.
We're managing $5 billion here, and about 10% of it's in the oil sands. So it's the one single largest investment we have.
10% of $5 billion. I flunked math.
500 million.
And if oil sands are the answer for investors, are oil sands the answer for the United States?
Oh, I think so.